results. So through our chemical engineering principles, I bridge that gap and make the product commercialized so that it is available to the as many patients as possible. So after learning both technical and as well as the commercial, lot of market opportunities have opened up for me.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, a podcast series by the Directors Institute, World Council of Directors. I'm Sunny Panchuri, and today we are incredibly fortunate to be joined by an executive leader who has left a lasting mark on the pharmaceutical and chemical industries. With over 20 years of experience in driving business growth through strategic, operational, and technical transformation, Mr. Rayapudi Kiran Kumar's journey is nothing short of inspiring. Currently the chief of staff at Kawman Pharma, he has been a key player in shaping the company's strategic vision. He has also mentored at the prestigious Indian School of Business, driven commercial success at SS Pharma, and led game-changing initiatives at Biocon. So you have seamlessly moved across different sectors from pharmaceuticals to chemicals and have led transformational changes in both industries. That kind of versatility is rare and it got me really curious. So, what I want to ask is what drew you to these industries initially? And as you have grown and achieved so much, how has your passion for them evolved over the years?
Sunny, by training, I am a chemical engineer. I passed in 2003 from National Institute of Technology, Warangal. In 2003, I joined a company called Srini Pharma near Hyderabad because basically I'm a chemical engineer, so I had to get into the industry, chemical industry. So pharma is largely manufactures the drugs through chemical processes. So I joined a company called Srini Pharma near Hyderabad, where I joined the technical side of the business and understood the basic functionality of the pharma industry, how to produce drugs, only the technical part of it. Then, as part of my career growth, I moved to Dr. Reddy's, where I was personally and professionally shaped up. I have spent my substantial time of my career in Dr. Reddy's it's about 8 years. Initially, I joined as a technical uh, leader, managing the product uh, from bringing from laboratory to plant. Like we bridge the gap between the small scale and big scale. So in the laboratory scale, you have a small vessels, and but at the plant you will have very big vessels. So through our chemical engineering principles, I bridge that gap and make the product commercialized so that it is available to the as many patients as possible. Then after working for 4 years, I got curious about the business side of the pharma. So then I did MBA operations management, and then I did some certification courses, including Lean Six Sigma Green Belt, Lean Six Sigma Black Belt, and Project Management Professional. And Dr. Reddy's gave me an opportunity to learn, and they have sponsored the MBA program for me. Then, through an internal opportunity, I moved to business development and analytics team, where I have got an opportunity to learn about the business development, business analytics, market research, strategy, portfolio, and program management. So after learning both technical and as well as the commercial, lot of market opportunities have opened up for me.
That really sounds fascinating. And to know that how your passion has evolved with your career over the years. And it's clear that this drive has translated into some pretty big achievements for you. All right. So moving further, I would like to ask you one thing that really stood out to me was your role in managing a key account that made up 70% of a company's revenue. And that's a huge responsibility. So, how did you balance the pressure of meeting customer expectations while ensuring smooth operational execution to drive business success?
Sunny, it's not the customer pressure. Our internal motto was to make the life-saving drugs available to the people to save their lives. So that was the internal motto we had in the organization. And being capable handling the technical and commercial aspects of the business, I was able to manage large teams and functional coordinate with functional heads and support them, coordinate with them, and eliminate the roadblocks to achieve the deliveries. And I have developed the necessary tools and techniques which I have learned in my past experience. And then I was able to deliver the product on time. So
Great, great. That's a great example of balancing expectations with execution. All right. So, Mr. Kiran, I noticed that in 2022, you were recognized as one of India's leading chief compliance officers. That's such a prestigious accolade. So, what I'm curious to know is, what do you think were the core values or principles that contributed to this recognition? That is part of my question. And given the complexity of the industry, how do you ensure that high standards of compliance are not only met, but embedded into the organizational culture?
if I have to define the compliance in layman words, compliance is you do what you say and what you say you do. That is simple definition of the compliance in a layman word. Being in a healthcare business, we are responsible for delivering high quality drugs for the human healthcare. We are in a human healthcare business, and there is no compromise on the safety, quality, and effectiveness of the product. So compliance, when coming to compliance, we have embedded that compliance because we are responsible for making the human life saving drugs. So in addition to the compliance, we also had the internal policy that we need to maintain the data integrity, transparency, safety, quality, and productivity in all our day-to-day actions. This led to the two things. One is we are able to provide the drugs with high quality, which are safe and effective, and also achieve the commercial success for the organization. It's not an optional, but it's business imperative who are in the healthcare business to follow compliance in what they do in every day-to-day activities.
That sounds incredible. So, continuing our conversation, Mr. Kiran, let's dive into the subject of ESG and corporate governance. And with your vast experience across global markets and industries like pharmaceuticals and chemicals, where you have driven business development and led key acquisitions, how do you see the role of ESG and corporate governance evolving in the coming years, especially in these particular sectors?
Yeah, if you really want to analyze the true potential of the organization, any organization in the world, you should see who is behind the scenes. That is corporate governance. If your corporate governance is good, and definitely your organization will succeed. That's what I learned through Directors Institute. And the corporate governance team designs the vision and strategy of the organization. And the other part, ESG. ESG is really a measure of a company which contributes to the society and also the planet. ESG, many people are not aware of it. Definitely, the changing customer preferences and the regulatory shift will definitely force many companies to adopt this. So I see the number of implementations of ESG will definitely increase in the future.
That's a great point to be made. Mr. Kiran, throughout our conversation, it's clear that your strategic vision has driven success across multiple companies. And you have been deeply involved in product selection and integrating them into global portfolios, a crucial role in a competitive industry. So, what's your approach to identifying the next big opportunity in such a fast evolving market?
Initially, we did not wanted to have a Me Too kind of a product, that the product which everyone can make. We really want to make a difference in the market. So we analyze the patient unmet needs, supply demand gaps, and technological changes, and also the market reach. Like no patient should die without having a medicine. And we collaborated with the doctors, medical practitioners, pharmacies, institutes, and the affiliates which we had for our company. And then we derived a portfolio so that we solve a problem and meet the patients and market needs. This led us to have a global portfolio of products, which led to the commercial success of the organization. In addition to this, we also include the strategic fit, like in which therapy area you want to be and which market you want to be, and the financial fit, what is the finance that a company want to spend on these products, and the risk fit means if you had to drop the product because of unforeseen issues, you should be able to absorb that risk, and also the technical fit. Though there are technical challenges, we should be able to address the technical challenges. We are able to address the technical challenges through a synchronized way of working between the scientists and chemical engineers who seamlessly work together hand in hand, who bring the processes, difficult to scale up processes from laboratory to plant. This led to a risk balanced portfolio, which led to the commercial success of the organization. It's like a global product portfolio meeting the patient needs and market needs.
Amazing, amazing, Mr. Kiran. And thank you for sharing such amazing insights into different subjects. All right. So moving on to next question. Also, Mr. Kiran, looking back at your incredible journey from leading major acquisitions to shaping business strategies across global markets, it's clear that strong leadership has been at the core of your success. So as we wrap up, I would love to hear your thoughts on how Directors Institute has shaped the next generation of leaders like.
I am really happy that World Council of Directors and Directors Institutes have taken this initiative, bringing the latest learnings so that it can helpful for the next generation. And what really motivated me to Directors Institute is after having the seasoned experience in the pharma industry, I want to work in the corporate governance. Then I joined this course. And Jishan sir and Sundareshan sir, I should say that they are amazing. Sundareshan sir, I can say that he is a corporate governance guru. He really, in the first class itself, he completely changed my wiring. And he completely changed the perspectives of the business. Then now how I see is business, how I see business is completely different. And he took my learning to the next level. And also I learned about the corporate governance, business continuity, and how to build the sustainable organizations for the long-term success.
Great to hear that, Mr. Kiran. And it's been wonderful hearing your insights and learning from your incredible journey. Mr. Kiran, we truly appreciate your time and candid insights today. It's been such a pleasure hearing about your journey and the remarkable impact you have made in the industry. On behalf of all of us at Directors Institute, we wish you even more success in the exciting chapters ahead.
Thank you, Sunny. Thanks for your time. Have a good day.
Thank you so much. You too have a good day. And that brings us to the end of this episode. We hope you enjoyed the conversation as much as we did. Stay tuned for more inspiring stories from incredible leaders. Until next time, keep chasing your passion and making a difference. Thank you so much and have a nice day.
Thank you, Sunny. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.